shout out.
Left field, call it. Babe Ruth, ball it. And I'm a... So sue me. Who you, Judge Judy? Stacking the rubies if life was a movie. City sending bass into your earlobes like your bleached out hairdos. We glowing in the dark, got the spark, about to flare the fuse. That's just how we do. To Geronimo, parachute, skydiving off your parents' roof.
Guys, delete that. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna
we be the dudes who just come over to water the lawn. We don't say hi, we just come over to walk your dog.
As the Seattle Seahawks, my favorite team. Okay. Guys, I'm only gonna do one game. Maybe some GTA, I don't know. Oh. People start watching.
I'm Larry Ridley.
Okay, Larry, we are just south of historic Pioneer Square at CenturyLink Field in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Seattle Seahawks. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. On first down, Wilson flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He will not go down.
Have to retake those ankles.
And that one results in 35 yards.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be design runs as well as his scrambles.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the catch is made here
I'll
by
walk
Tyler
it. Get away
Lockett.
from that.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Thomas Rawls with his first carry. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. Well, winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game, but when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Team yards, and it moves the sticks.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on third down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. It's caught outright by Graham. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Wilson a give to Rolls. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Give him 9 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they get the ball first here in front of the home crowd under the lights, and they get 3 points out of it.
And there's something about a night game, isn't there? A little extra snap, a little extra crisp in the air. What a terrific way to get things started. A little extra excitement, a little extra dazzle for the home crowd.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. First down, Mariota. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
3 yards remaining here on second down. Mariota now on second down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean.
Oh, my.
Pressure, and they got to him again. Jordan Hill in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Back deep for the Seahawks, the all-pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. Taken from just outside the 30. Whoosh. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton. It's the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10. Now Wilson on first down, eluding the pressure right. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin.
That's
just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Wilson, he'll buy some time right, and it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Out come the Titans now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Yeah.
Ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That was second down.
God, Murray ain't going nowhere.
He'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ataba Rubin makes the stop. We've got a 3rd and 11. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you talk about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense.
Get him, April. Get April, you're a beast, bro.
This will be incomplete.
Oh,
they got pressure there and only
Sherman,
rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory.
Big running, boy. Big
but
running.
the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach?
Big running,
that was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his
Shout out
offense
to
can do.
who's watching. Please leave a comment.
On second down, Wilson flush to his right. And some room to roam now. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now Wilson muscles him off. Forced out to his left. And he's got his tight end. This is Luke Wilson. And all the way in.
Yeah, buddy! Oh, my God.
Wilson, 58 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get him.
They'll bring it back to just about the 20.
Who's ever watching, please leave a comment. I will give you a shout out.
Call it the 24-yard line. We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. They were able to force that 3 and out. That led to a touchdown.
Let's go.
Defenses obviously love 3 and outs. They want more of that.
Guys, tell me the team you're
They
rooting for
created a
down in
very
the
short
comments below.
and not too sweet stint for the offense by getting them off the field that fast.
I hit the quarterback late, but they didn't call him nothing.
Spark, and they took it downfield and scored.
Now the question, can they do it again? Let's see. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Mariota on first first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second down, Mariota. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Third and short yardage. Mariota finding his safety valve here. That's complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second. And very short. They'll throw again. Mariota complete on the right side to Greenbackham. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First down, Mariota. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On second down, Mariota again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
On third down, Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be. And that's in the lead.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this one is incomplete. So we have, what's that? Now? Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show. I guess we're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Bishop Sankey. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and always like and subscribe. And guys, tell me what team you want me to do next, and if you want me to do any other games, let me know. And you guys know the games I have. I put it down in the comments below. Thank you.